Can you share your experiences between the maturity of a board and its actions on cultural changes?
Yeah, I think it's an excellent question. And Mature Board really gets the intertwined nature of culture and strategy. That you can't be talking about strategy without talking about culture and people. And a lot of boards that are struggling, I'm not sure immature is the right language, but that aren't kind of fully getting it is a focus either on kind of monitoring business as opposed to really thinking through um, the the interconnected nature of everything that they do. So you can't have I'm gonna monitor what the CEO is doing, make sure it's the right thing that we've talked about. Not really understanding that anytime you try to stuff something in one part in order to make it fit, it pops up somewhere else. And so everything you talk about is interconnected. And the difficulty, of course, that is you can't take anything in isolation. And so all decisions are rather complex. Um, and what you'll talk about is, look, if we do this, how will that manifest itself over here? And is that a problem? Right? For me, that's what a great, mature, developed board is doing.
Since the board is removed from the day-to-day activities, how does a board actually role model or influence the culture?
Great question again. It starts right there in how we interact. If we have a culture that says people matter, well, then it's even all the more important that we treat everybody with absolute respect and dignity, and we disagree in ways that are respectful and so on. Um, but at the same time, if we're a knowledge organization, right? And we think what really matters in terms of culture is being able to speak the truth, even if it's difficult. Well, then in the boardroom, we need to role model that, which is we're not just polite and nice to each other, but we're raising the real issues. And we need to be able to separate any kind of challenges from feelings of kind of personal critique. And again, that's easy to say, hard to do.
Okay, that's great. Thank you very much for that, Randall.